And let's finish off the main campaign of this set. So, Void Barrier. At the border of Densokyo, where lots of boulders suspended in the air, a large portal connecting different worlds floated there, and souls from the outside world were swarming and morphed into a large amalgamation. This must be the source of the incident. Let's beat it and restore peace to Densokyo. Let's do this thing. I'm gonna be able to use everybody in my squad quite frankly, I feel like. Am I too done coded with Aki though? So I have my spell towers, but that's just Cherno and Marissa. I could absolutely maybe use Ran or Yuko in place of them, but I think everybody's useful. Yeah, let's do this thing. Alchemy Springs, Damage Springs, 2 lanes. We have springs of all kinds when it comes to it here, and portals which these enemies are going to be pouring out of. So absolutely, first and foremost, it's of course going to be Marissa first. My baby girl who always carries me through. Everybody's going to be coming through on this lane when it comes to it to start. So as per usual, I want to have a Yamame on both sides, quite frankly, is going to be the initial play here. Yamame to get things going. And let's go ahead and get a Yuka, is my thought process here. Where's a good Yuka spot for all 8 tiles? Yuka spot would be good here. I don't have too much on this side here too. Yeah, this is a good Yuka spot. I get all tiles right here then. Kaguya gets some money immediately, lovely. And then we can start destroying them. Ooh, side portals too that I'm gonna have to deal with these spirits and all. Interesting. So it's not just these 3, I'm gonna have to deal with all sides then. Copy that. No Kadamas. We haven't seen Kadamas since the very beginning, quite frankly. Alright. Parseys and cave spiders. Can absolutely deal with them. Send early. Let us get ourselves a... Get ourselves a Seija, maybe? No, I need a Cherno just to start tossing some wrenches into them. Yamames are absolutely going to be doing work, of course, when it comes to it then, for just holistic pressure. That's a lot of power, so I'm absolutely just going to pour all of that into Yuka ASAP. Cleave a bit. Before we go back around to help Marissa. I don't mind Hoshi coming along because I can just really cleave her down. Seija on my corner to get our stall going, and then I just need to get Yuka all the way up ASAP. Dev anti-air thanks to the Yuka Sunflowers when it comes to it, and a good tower base overall then in the middle. So it's just going to be my corners that I'm just going to be paying attention to and worried about constantly. That's a fully leveled up Yuka, and then maybe I can get another one on the right side too. If I get that going, then I am absolutely just going to be swimming in the dough. Yuka right here seems so lovely, quite frankly. Yeah, and we kind of have a really good base to begin with, quite frankly, right here. Keep moving Cherno up a bit, and actually I will also have Marissa move up on our front. And then I want to have a Yukari just to start things up. We're gonna have to deal with Sats over here. Hello? Didn't account for this immediately. Get a Marissa to help out. That's the next one, of course, too. Okay, fine enough by me. This is doable. Yep, this Marissa is good Danmaku damage. Rins are gonna start moving here, so let's move this Yamame over on this side. get a Cherno moving over here, methinks. And is this a good Yuka spot? Not a good Yuka spot. In that case, then let's get a Seija too. Level up this Yamame, methinks. And then I want to get this Yukari moving as well, if possible. Otherwise, other important thing is get Marissa here. Yukari can put out fires. And then just get this Yuka going then too. So I have 2 Yuka fronts. Should I put a Yuka in the corner here? No. Put a Yuka in this corner here? Yes, I can. That's Yuka number 3 that I'll be able to put away. Then I'll have 3 Yukas generating me money at any and all times then. Yes, that's all valid tiles. Perfect. All valid. I can move Marissa to help deal with these spiders, exactly so. Move this Cherno up. Lovely work. Level this Yuka up. Yamame moves up on this corner here. No problems at all. It's just gonna be upgrading everybody on our lines. I love this. Help out a little bit on our front. I would like to have a Yukari when it comes to it over here. I would love to have a Yukari when it comes to it over here. Okay. Move around a bit. Have these Yamames helping. This Yuka can't be moving, so I'm just gonna have to stick right here to my guns. Chernos are good though. Chernos are very good. I can level this Yuka up all the way. And tactically fall off so I can respawn. Perfect. Danmaku damage is what I think I need the most next, so Yukari is absolutely next big front. What I need to do. That, or I can look for anti-air. I have anti-air in all 3 lanes thanks to my Yukas. But it'll never hurt to have more. Plus, if I start upgrading my Kageyas, then I'll have my rabbit army helping out on all ends then. Waves coming in the middle, so move Marissa back right on over here. I can actually move this Marissa up too when it comes to it then. Is this another Yuka spot? Yeah, that's what can be. Oh, whoa, hold on. I mean, I don't even have this Yuka all the way up yet, but it's just money. Money gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, strike problem. This UD is gonna do a lot more damage than I want her to, so I need to have these Chernos move back and help out a bit. I probably want to slice a little bit too. There you go. Oh, good. That Yuka's all leveled up. This one is getting there. That Yuki's gone. Perfect. I want this Yamame all the way up. That way I have a full Danmaku then going. And let's just keep tactically falling off the map. Okay, lots of anti-air needed when it comes to it. So I think, honestly, another Kaguya would not be bad. Just to holistically have when it comes to it for both rabbit summons and to have a little bit on the side. Keep this going. Lovely work. Hello? Portal right here? Well, I can have this Marissa move back, and then we should be fine about dealing with this portal. Especially so, all the Yoshikas that will be summoned out from that too will be hilarious, quite frankly. Slight Koishi leakage, but it's nothing that we can't contain right now. Sume's going on. Level you up. I can move this Trino over here, methinks. I could technically get another Yuta, but I think I think I'm pretty maxed out on the Yutas after I get this one leveled up, hilariously. So all these points are good, but I would like to have a little bit more general tower insurance, I think. So let's move our Marissa up, because that portal is done with here. I think another Yutari actually would hit the spot pretty well. Also, we got some Kadamas that are... Let's start making their way through here. Hello? That cannot be allowed, so let's stop you. Chop you down is what I was trying to say right there. Get this Marissa going too, then. And then that should be a good amount of help I have on support line when it comes to it. That's a lot more that I could be potentially leaking, so I need to route these priorities. I actually need to collect my Yuta points, so let's go around for 2 seconds. That's so many blue points, holy crap. 1, 2, 3, I think, is gonna be my play here. Get this Kadia up as well, is my thoughts. Have to jump off so then I can reset, and then we need to just move my towers around. Look at all this money, dude. Oh my goodness gracious, the Yuki economy is through the roof. Move the Yamamace. I'm gonna need this Yukari back in the middle, if I can help it. Because I need Danmaku damage, baby. That's a portal with some pumpkin heads, so I need to move this Marissa back as well. I move the Marissa just as soon as they start coming in the middle, but this has to be done. Simple as. If I can have this Cherno. I don't need the Seija, I need this Cherno to help out, please. Because these Yugis are pretty scary, I am not going to lie. Move this Marissa so you can try to cleave more in a line then, in this case. If I can get a Seija for insurance, some things here. I need a Yukari at max level if I can help it. Fall off so I can reset. I leaked somewhere. Where did I leak 5? Did I leak like a Jato Lantern or so? Or did I leak a Yugi? That's 5, and I don't know if 15 is the limit to where that's when you lose your perfect then, basically. Alright, toss a key. I want to open up a shrine because I want a Cherno potentially with like as much range as possible. Hello? Notori Robot? They look so fine. Got their points. Got their cash stipend. And let's get this going here. I need some 80s actually to help deal with these bigger boys that when it comes to it for the future, so absolutely. The parses are getting stalled up here hilariously when it comes to it. Next order of action is upgrade one of my Chernos to actually have a slowing field. That would be kind of really useful for us. Do this. Upgrade this Marissa, I feel then. I can deal with the robots just fine. I actually don't know if she would be slowing in this case then. So let's have my Yukari right there in that case then. I will upgrade you on this end. I want this Yamame to be leveled up if I can help it. And then I need to assess what is my weakest side. Right side is the weakest, but we can rectify that a bit. Move this Cherno over here. Slow these bozos down. And then get a Marissa going up. Afterwards, I could get a Yukari to help out on the Danmaku side. And then this Aki, too. I have Kaguya's for good support whenever it comes to it then. I just need to just be drawing these guys down and getting a good level. Yukari getting destruction from a distance is very important when it comes to it overall. Let's just cleave these girls. And these rabbits are being an absolute wonder for helping us out on this line here. Move this up so I can deal with flying enemies next then in that case. That'll be another max level Marissa. Wonderful on this case. So I have 3 Marissas running around, 2 of them mats. Good on that note. I have so much good anti-air, both from the rabbits, from my Yuka, and such too. So just gonna come down to just upgrading, preparing my towers for my next wave. Ooh, wow. Besides the 1 week, which I did not get to see what exactly happened there, we are actually pretty fine, quite frankly. I would say so myself, if I do say so myself. That's all Yamame gets to help. These chains are here. No problems on this side either then. Middle is the weakest now, so I need to reroute one of my Chernos here. This Aki can reach max level, so she can just really start executing people en masse. That's a lot of points. Yeah, these, just the one freaking Kaguya that I have summoning these moon rabbits is helping this front out so much, quite frankly. Like, it's actually ridiculous how much this one Kaguya is doing for helping out. With being able to stall all of those Parseis, all of the Satoris, and everything like that, or so from shooting on the side. That's a lot of UVs, so that's gonna call for another Aki, I feel. I'm gonna want to reroute the Aki on to the middle here. Is gonna be the idea, I do think. So all of these small ghost fairies are being dealt with just holistically, no problems here. I'll get this Marissa up, that way she's max level then, so I have 3 max level Marissas. Unknown boss. The amalgamation of the minds of the creators, various thoughts, thoughts, and words within, because of this own inhabitants of Densetsu were split into multiple individuals. This is the final boss, ladies and gentlemen, so it is our time to find them and beat them down if we can help it. So where is this boy? There's the boy. Akis, do your thing. You are rushing down the lane, so I need to move people around, quite frankly. If I can get another Yukari shooting at you constantly, I think that's going to be the most important thing. It's that. Eye of the Creator. Summons. Starred separate from the amalgamation, immune to disabling debuffs, and these guys are just going to be shot down the lane! That cannot be allowed. I need to have these boys falling back. You cannot be doing that to me, quite frankly. That is scary. Very, very, very scary. Move a Yamame back. And we are just going to be putting out these fires a lot closer to home, I feel like. I've leaked again. Where am I leaking? These eyes of the creator are getting way too close for my liking then, and I can't necessarily do squat about it. That is the problem that we are seeing here. Yep, so I need to just have these boys just keep falling back. So grab an Aki, have her fall back, have her help out on this side here. This man is at half health, but I'm going to leak! Okay, stop that one. I need to have these towers just in range of this stupid asshole here. Because these eyes of the creator are getting way too close for comfort every single second. I'm gonna leave one! Fucking man, I was not ready for this man to just spawn his little house spawn right next to my gates. I guess I shouldn't have had things pushed up this far, but man! More portals on the side. Buff up the Seija if I can. I need this Marissa back here to help out with the spider spawns, if I can help it. Yamame back. The Sutari can stay. Yamame back. Tit 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 tit. Who's not shooting? This Marissa is not shooting. This Yukari is not shooting. You know what? That. I know what? If I can. Get a key. I need this Yukari shooting faster. Get on the speed font. 3k HP. Okay, we got him. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's 2 stars from how I leaked a little bit too much when it comes to it. But my gosh, was that a lot worse than I wanted it to be. I was holding pretty well, but I should have just fallen back a little bit. Because I was killing them at the gates, but I should have just had more people in the back in general when the boss came around to just start moving back and being prepared for it. Wow, that took a lot longer than I expected it to do. That was a 30-minute mission. Yeah, I still lived. It was just a lot longer than I wanted at all. Oh, I clicked through it. Oh, well. Is there a cutscene viewer? Because it froze for a second there, so I wasn't sure what I was going to do there. First and foremost, we got more stuff to look at for the future, and there's also extra levels that we can look at in the future then when it comes to it. That we might be able to look at in the future, and I want to keep playing it, of course. But yeah, there is a lot more to do with this here. So I've got 6 EX levels so you can kind of see it to play around with. Try out new stuff. We've got DLC stuff, so you can see here 10 life points, point limits to try to see how far you can get for either unless they're boss rushes. And of course, more things to unlock on the way since we didn't get through with either showcasing any of the DLC towers or the DLC characters. So I can absolutely keep going on and figuring out what other fun stuff to play with here for both playable characters in the DLC or even achievements to look at then, because there's a lot of stuff to figure out on what to do that you can see here, of course. So there's lots of achievements, there's lots of cool things that you can do, and well, a lot more things that I can improve upon. So I'm only at 72 out of 135, and even then if I go back to my first save of this game that I ever did, if we give it a second here, I got up to 107 stars. I'm going to showcase this off real quick. So this is my other save that I ever did. See, I've done most of the EXs and done pretty well on them overall too when it comes to it, if I say so myself. But I want to show off different things. So I have all the upgrades on this save file, for instance. And I'll just go to like a random level just to showcase other small bits and pieces too. So like for example here, there is gachas that we just unlocked on that side. Get a random celestial creation. What does it mean by that? Well, it's different things here. So you can see here, fully heals and recharges the player character's ability. We've got things like power to strengthen a specific tower. That could be a permanent strengthen when it comes to it then. And other small cool things you can play with here. Change the targeted defense tower into another type of tower. Just other small things that you can just have fun with or so, but there's lots of things that I haven't utilized, or synergies that I haven't played with necessarily yet. So that's going to be stuff to figure out, see what you can do, and just have fun with in general. But at least for now, I am going to call it on Touhou Monster Tower Defense. This was wonderful, of course, and I'll see how much more I'll play this game. I think I'll probably do the EXs, and then we'll call it on the series. So I don't think I'm going to 100% the game, of course, but at least for now, that'll be good for now. So, wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube or more, it's been Wonderful Wind Mage, your cruise ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service. Have yourselves a wonderful night now, y'all. I do have tomorrow off, so I might do Teamfight Manager earlier and or change things around when it comes to it then. But we got TFM coming back after what feels like a good month of hiatus, quite frankly, which I am going to be very, very, very happy about, quite frankly. That's just something I am absolutely looking forward to, and yeah, we'll just see how things go. But for now, whether it be morning, afternoon, evening, or night, at least from my side of the world, have a wonderful night now, y'all, and thank you all again for all the love.